Today's project is to clean up leaves in my alleyway rockeries. But cleaning up leaves is not the gist of this video. What I want to show you is a method I've found of using my leaf blower shredder that makes it effective as a shredder. Why shred the leaves? For me, the motivation is first, reducing the repeated stooping to pick up leaves with my hands, and second, reducing the number of plastic bags I'm sending to landfill. I have a pile of red oak leaves that I shred near the end of the video to demonstrate how much shredding reduces the volume, so be sure to check that out, and don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment if you want to encourage more of this kind of content. And this attachment is for vacuuming and shredding leaves. Now, the thing that I've discovered is that it doesn't work very well sucking up the leaves like this. You tend to get sticks that will block the opening and keep leaves from sucking in, or leaves will get stuck up in here, and then just constantly having to stop and clean leaves out and then restart. So it's a lot of bending over and standing up and bending over and standing up, and it's just not very effective. But what I've discovered is that if I attach the bag and I just lay it on the ground, I can rake the leaves towards the opening. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's the bag. And I believe that's a light bulb that just hit the dirt. But the point of cleaning up these leaves like this in advance is so that I don't have to push all these leaves down the alley as I blow. Alright, so you can see this bag is holding a lot of leaves shredded up. And there you have it.
Now when I get done with this, I will come back through and blow the leaves as well out of the rockery, just to polish it up. But this is getting rid of the bulk. That's hard to deal with in this alleyway. Now, I put these rocks in because I thought they would be easier to maintain, but boy, was I wrong. Even with a landscape barrier underneath them, it doesn't matter because the rocks collect dirt, and then that dirt becomes the soil that the weeds grow in. And these red oak leaves are impossible to get out of them. The leaves get caught up in these molly grasses too, so it's kind of nice to have this rake to comb them out. Now that I've loosened things up, so it looks like the wind's going to help me make my lawn, my leaves another person's problem. All right, so there you go. The bulk of the leaves from my rockery is now in this garbage bin. And And I'm not going to film this part, but I'll come back now with the blower and dislodge as much of this as I can. But by reducing the bulk of the leaves, it'll make this part a little bit easier. Not much, but a little bit.
I know I said I wasn't going to film the final blowing, but I thought I would give you at least a little taste of what it looks like when it's polished up.
As you can see, this does a really good job at dislodging the leaves, but it tends to just kick them back up in the air, and then you've got to blow them off the surface, and then you got to kick them up in the air again. It's just
Here I just wanted you to see how much shredding reduces the volume. I started out with an empty bag and a mound here of maybe 3.5 to 4 feet in diameter and maybe 6 to 8 inches tall.
let's go ahead and unplug this. See, here's what that big pile reduced to. Turns into a small volume of shredded leaves.